We finished repairing your 1975 Nishijin Model B Pachinko machine, and this quick start guide will show you how to set it up and play. We didn't do anything to the front of your machine other than on the back side of this door is your ball load assembly, your shooter assembly. That was taken off the machine, so we cleaned that and put that all back together. And as you know, the entire back of your machine, all of these parts were all removed from the machine, so we completely disassembled them all. We cleaned them all, and then we reassembled everything. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that this lever here is locked. Let me zoom in and show you that. To lock the lever, you're going to push this metal tab over to the right until it engages. If you ever need to empty the balls out of your machine, what you're going to do is you're going to pull down on this lever here, pull down, and it pops open, and that allows the balls to fall down this chute, down to the bucket at the bottom of the machine. Now you'll still have a few balls over here and in your jackpot assembly here, so what you do is you just pivot that part up and down until all the balls are out. You'll also want to take this metal here, flip that over. Next, and this is the most important thing about the Pachinko machine, is inside this window there is a white rectangular piece about the size of my finger, and it has two Pachinko balls in it that are supposed to be there. They act as counterweights, and that's the one ball seesaw. It'll pivot up and down as you get a jackpot. Right now it's in what's called the down position because the right side is down. In this position, balls will start to back up into your machine, back up into the tulips. You'll get jams. Your machine won't pay out. Even though you can still shoot balls, your machine won't ever pay out. Those jams are really hard to clear. So you need to reset that seesaw so that the right side is in the up position. And the way you do that is right under here, there is a pin that I'm pushing up. And if you push up hard enough, it resets the seesaw. So if you're ever playing and you get a jackpot and it doesn't pay out, stop and let's make sure the seesaw is in the correct position. Now we're going to pour some balls into your top supply tray. I'm going to take some balls and I'm going to pour it into that white plate tray on the front of the machine. You want to leave some balls in the bucket and then set your bucket down at the bottom so that it's under this chute here and this chute here. That way it catches balls. Now we're ready to play. I'm going to put my finger up against this post here, finger rest bar. I'm going to grab the flipper with my thumb and I'm going to pull down and let go. Now the first time I do that, nothing happens because it's loading a ball through that shooter assembly into the lane. Now when I do it, the ball shot up, ran across, hit a bumper here, bounced out, started to bounce by the nails. The round circles are spinners, they redirect the ball, and you want to get it to go into one of these pockets. These are actually called tulips, or these pockets here, or the main attraction. If you get it to go into any of those, the same thing happens. You win, you get a jackpot. Balls will fall down, they'll hit a bell, and they'll come out to your play tray here. So we're just going to play for a little while. Okay, we got several jackpots. So we got jackpots in each one of these tulips, and the tulips were open, and as a ball went in them, they closed. If they're closed now and a ball goes in them, they'll open. We also got one in a pocket here, and there could have been others. I was going rather fast. You could go one at a time. And depending on how far down you pull on the flipper, that's if you get the ball enough power to come all the way over here, or to come over here, or to go in the center. I'm going to open up the door and show you what happens if you get a ball in the center. Now to open up the door, I'm just going to swing it around to the back, and there is a lever right here, and you're just going to pick up on it, and when you lift up on it, it pops open your playfield door. that has your plexiglass in there. Now, let me zoom in. Just start dropping balls in different pockets, and what will happen, usually when you get it in the main attraction, it may open up some of these closed tulips. So I'm going to drop one in the top pocket. It opened up that one. I'll drop it over here in the top left. Open up both those. If I drop it here, probably do the right ones. Ah, we got a jam here. This tulip, as a ball went in there, it stopped. So before I send this out to you, I'm going to take this tulip out and I'm going to clean it really well so that balls will go right past that tulip. So anyway, it opened up both of those. Now we'll drop one through this center here. There's a hole here, a ball can go in, cause the eye to spin, go down. I'll do the left side first. And if we do the right side, there's actually even a center. So that's how all of that works. Now we've won a lot of jackpots. If you need to get those balls out of your play tray so you can refill the machine in back, the supply tray, there's a bunch here. You're just going to slide this knob over and they'll flow from here to here. I'm going to go ahead and empty those. Now with all those open, I can open up this tray door, and you may want to do that sometimes in case you have a ball jam. They're stuck in here, maybe there's carpet fuzz, maybe pennies, maybe wrong size marbles get in here and you need to get them out. First you open the play field door, which we've already done. Now we'll open the play tray door. There's a latch right here, you just push down on it and then you can swing open that door. So you can get out anything in here that you needed to. Also the shooter assembly on the back of the door right here. It has some balls in it. You can pinch two tabs right here and swing it open, and when you do, those balls will just fall out. And so if you had carpet fuzz or anything in here, you can get that out. Now let's go ahead and close it back. And now when you close this, there is a little piece of plastic right here. It's part of the ball load lever. That one engages with a piece of plastic right here where my finger is. I'm going to pull down the flipper and you can see it kind of moving here. So when you close the door, that one needs to go over the top of this one. If it doesn't go over the top of it, then when you pull down the flipper, it won't pull this down and load a ball in the shooter lane. So just close your door gently, kind of look down and see if you can see it. And then at the last moment, I'm lifting up just a little bit so that the door can latch. And you may even want to push down on the latch so that it closes. Now we'll close the playfield door. And I'm going to grab it with my hand and I'm going to snap here and at the top of the machine so that it's locked. Okay, that concludes this quick start guide. You may want to watch some of the other Nishijin B quick start guides that have more tips and tricks that I recorded on some of the machines we restored. Thank you.